Hi guys, welcome to Life of Oxy. Today's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So yesterday was my birthday. Thank you everyone who wrote to me on Instagram with wishes for my birthday. I really appreciate every one of you. Today I'll be cooking for Thanksgiving for tomorrow. I'm hosting it. It's not gonna be as big as usually we have. Just my parents, my grandma, my brother, and us. Just very settled. Don't mind the chairs there. We put them here so my daughter doesn't climb on them. We lock the bedroom door during the day so she can't get into it. Little self-care reminder, guys, it's winter time. Make sure you guys using a humidifier. We just received one from Amazon. I'll show you it. I'm not getting paid for it. I'm just sharing. It's cute. I buy one each year because I don't know. I wash it and then I open it in the like next year, and then I see like the minerals and I don't feel comfortable. So every year we don't go very expensive one. We just buy a new one, and so far so good. But let me show you what we got, and then we'll talk more about Thanksgiving. This is our cute little new friend. I like that it's not huge. It's easy to clean, and you just, little extra because it's been so dry, and we have a pellet stove, and like even our nose is dry, so hopefully this will help. Not an East Coast person, but winter's winter, gotta suck it up. So now I'm deciding, should I do like should I put one more leaf in here, or this should be enough? It's only 6 of us, but we're gonna have quite a food, and when it's like that little amount of people, I like to put my food on the table, so I have to watch my centerpiece can't be like super big, and we'll make it work, I guess. Right now I'm warming things up for, not warming, it needs to be room temperature stuff for the cheesecake. The low carb, no sugar cheesecake. Yesterday I had a cheat day. We went to this place, it's called Vanilla Cafe. If you're in Philadelphia area, check it out. It's actually really good. It's like very romantic setting. I'll put a couple mini videos of it in the video so you can check it out. Yeah, and then we came home and we had sushi, so I'm feeling it today actually. Like I'm not as energetic as normally am when I don't eat carbs. I guess my system's already like so used to live without it. Oh, that when I don't mind the mess, I'm gonna clean it right up right now. I put my daughter down for a nap, and my husband went to get some groceries, like little touches that we need. So right now I figured I'll talk to you real quick, and then I'm gonna start doing prep for Thanksgiving. So where was I? Oh yeah, so like I don't know, when I ate carbs yesterday, today I feel like bloated and I'm like out of it. I don't know, brain fog. Not enough coffee in the day, I don't know, but I guess my body's so used to not eating that anymore that when I do, it shows me like, ha, what are you doing, girlfriend? Slow down. But yeah, so I need to set up tables. I set up the night before, so tonight I'm gonna set up a table. Right now I'm gonna put rice for sweet peppers, the mini ones. I'm gonna cook them in the crock pot. I think I said it in my previous video. And what else am I doing today? Cheesecake. I'm gonna make broccoli and apple salad. That salad is great to make prior, like the night before. It actually tastes better when it's like made ahead, because all the juices and the dressing, they're kind of like the broccoli sucks it all up and it tastes nice, not dry. So yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you like what you see. Subscribe to my channel and enjoy. Before I start anything, I'm gonna put my sliced almonds in the oven, 350 degrees, 5 to 6 minutes. My coffee, I can't work without it. And then this is basmati brown rice, half a cup. I'm gonna rinse it and then add a cup of water and put it on the stove, boil it for 12 minutes. The actual recipe I'm gonna attach in my description box, so there's gonna be a link for it. Hello. So before I start cooking, for the peppers, I put rice to boil. It needs to cool off. Then in here, I'm toasting sliced almonds for the broccoli salad. And right now, I'll do I'll fry onion and carrots. Look how beautiful this orchid's blooming. It bloomed 3 months ago and it's blooming again. Beautiful. So let's get started. So first thing I do when I start cooking, I look at the recipes and see how much of produce I need, like carrots, onions. I'm gonna need broccoli, apple for the salad, and I prep and clean all of them. That way that part is done and I can just move on, you know. At this moment, I'm gonna grate 2 carrots. One will go for to fry with the onions for mini stuffed peppers, and another one will go to the salad. I'm gonna do the same thing with the onions. I'm gonna chop them all up and then I'll divide them as I go for any dish that I need. Also, I'm gonna use this chopper. I got it many years ago. It's very convenient. You chop anything you need. Mine came with different sizes, like you can pick the slicer, like the size that you want. But it's very convenient, especially if you're a Slavic vinaigrette or olivier. It's very nice to have. And now I'm gonna chop my apple and broccoli that I need for the salad. My butter melted for my mini stuffed peppers, so I'm gonna take a handful of onions and I'm gonna put it in a pan. I left about a quarter of a chopped onion, and now back to my apples. So a little personal tip with the broccoli chopping. I used to chop the broccoli with knife in small pieces, and I use this chopper. When I use this chopper, the salad comes out more smoother and softer taste-wise. I don't know if there's more juices coming out with the broccoli when I use the chopper, but it just comes out a lot better when you use it. Right now I'm going to use half of the carrot mixture I added to the pan, and whatever's left, I'm going to mix all my ingredients for the salad. So it's 1 grated carrot, quarter of onion chopped, and then I have my broccoli and my 1 apple chopped already. So I'm going to mix that all in and continue chopping my broccoli. And at this moment, we're also gonna add our baked sliced almonds. I used about half a cup of it, and then I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of raisins. You can add more, it's totally how much you like it on the taste wise. Time for the dressing. For the dressing, we're gonna need 1 juice of 1 lemon, and then we're gonna need half a cup of mayo and half a cup of sour cream, and we're gonna mix it together. Then we're gonna add our lemon juice, and then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of monk fruit, salt and pepper, and you mix it really well. Once the dressing is all incorporated, you add it to the salad and make sure you mix it good. I'm gonna place it with a Tupperware with a lid and put it in the fridge. And then when you take it out, like the next day or whenever you need it, make sure you mix it before you place it into your serving dish. Since I used some lemons, I decided to make myself some nice cold lemon water. Stay hydrated, guys, because it's so hard to drink water in the winter time. I know by myself, when it's not hot outside, I have to make myself drink water. And you know, we need it. Our skin needs it, our body needs it. So ladies and gentlemen, drink water. This moment, I'm gonna prep my mini peppers and I'm gonna stuff them. This moment, I took my mixture of cooked brown rice and then my cooked vegetables, the onions and carrots, dill, mayo, and ground chicken. I mixed it all in and now I'm gonna stuff my peppers. Все? Вкусно? Tastes good? Мандаринка, да? Вау! Да не надо же ее сжимать так. Time for the cheesecake crust. For the crust, we're gonna need almond flour, melted butter, Swerve confectioner, sugar, and cinnamon. The actual recipe, I'm gonna put a link in my description box. After the dry ingredients are all mixed in, we're gonna add our melted butter. Last time I made a cheesecake was a very long time ago. So I don't know why I decided it would be good to put parchment paper. So then I realized I probably won't need it. And now I'm making the crust at the bottom, and make sure you put the edges halfway up on the note. So this recipe is made for 10-inch by 4 spring form. Guys, make sure you use either that size or bigger, because this is where I messed up. I think I got distracted or something, and I took a smaller, it was like a 9-inch, and that 1-inch made a big difference in the cheesecake. So just an FYI. So I took out my little mini muffin pan and I sprinkled some almond flour. At this moment, I took out the dough from the fridge. I defrosted it in the fridge. This is the dough from the last recipe I made on my video with the cranberry and brie little appetizers. So I decided to roll it out and put it in a muffin pan and bake them. I have a different stuffing for this one. So my thought on this dough, it's better when you freeze it first in the muffin pan and then you bake it. It comes out more fluffier, the texture is a lot better. So just a little FYI, shape the dough how you want it before you freeze it. And the link to this recipe I'm gonna put in my description box also, just so you have the dough recipe if you need to. I baked them 325 degrees, 13 minutes. And these are the ingredients that we're gonna need for our cheesecake. We're gonna need 6 packages, 8 ounces each of cream cheese, 5 eggs, large, and 2 cups of Swerve confectioners, and then we're gonna need 8 ounces of sour cream and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So once the cream cheese becomes nice and fluffy, we're gonna stop in between and we're gonna scrape things off the walls and then have it run for another minute or two. And then we're gonna start slowly adding our powdered confectioner Swerve and make sure it's all nice and incorporated. So once we're done with that, I'm gonna prep my eggs. I usually put them in a separate dish. We're gonna need 5 and we're gonna need to add each one separately. I like to do it so in case a shell falls in, I can take it out and I don't have to worry about it being where I don't need it to be. In the meantime, my husband's gonna wash our couch. So the pillowcases come off, I threw them in the washer and just run it on the cold cycle. And now we're gonna add our cleaning mixture to the water. And we have like a handheld Bissell spot cleaner that we're gonna use for our couch. This vacuum is nice to have. Especially if you have like a little carpet or if you have some little stain that you need to clean up, you just run over. But here's how it works. Just spray it and then go over it with it. The couch had no stains after. It smelled good, looked brighter, so win-win here. I'm gonna apologize when I'm doing the voiceover if you guys hear like a vacuum in the background. My husband's sanding our windows. We're trying to get that projects done and over with, so we can put our Christmas tree and decorate. That's our main thing that needs to be done right now. So if you hear a vacuum in the background with the voiceover, I highly apologize. Back to our cheesecake. So now we're gonna add our eggs one by one. Make sure all the ingredients that you guys are using are room temperature. After the eggs are all incorporated, we're gonna add our vanilla extract and our sour cream and make sure it's all incorporated afterwards. Once it's all done, we're gonna add it to our pan. I should have added less amount of cream cheese mixture because you want to have about an inch space between where the cream cheese mixture ends and to the top of your pan. So if you have a 9-inch pan, just add less ingredients or get a bigger pan. I didn't think it would be a big deal, but it was. I preheated my oven for 325 degrees and I baked the cheesecake for 49 minutes. So we're almost done washing our couch while the cheesecake is baking. That's what the water looked like, and I'm gonna clean it with a little fuzzy cleaner. It's electric one, well, battery operated one. That's what it looked like before, and I'm gonna hit it with it and take it all out with the circular motion. I like it on furniture. I also like it on my daughter's clothes. Sometimes like her clothes gets little fuzzies and it doesn't look as nice. So this takes it all out. I like this thing. Highly recommend it. While the cheesecake is baking, the couch is drying, I'm gonna iron my tablecloth and set up our table. We did decide to put an extra leaf in just to be on the safe side. So I tried to hang up a curtain light and that was a failed situation, so my husband later on came and did them for me. Even though all my dishes and my glasses are clean standing in the cabinet, I always like to wipe them before I put them on the table just so my soul is clean. We just got these today. Look how cute are they. For me, mandarins are very nostalgic I grew up in Ukraine, and we only ate mandarins during holiday time, and it's usually somebody gave you it as a gift. So for me, mindset of the holiday, it's having mandarins. I don't know why it's always like this. I have to have them during holiday season. It means it's festive. I don't know. It's just like brings up my childhood, and I love it. I mean, I appreciate now that I live here and I can eat mandarins pretty much any time of the year, but these kind, they're from California and they taste really well. So this is my cheesecake. Poor thing, I used the smaller pan than I should have. I guess I got distracted or something. I'm not sure what happened, but make sure you use a 10 by 4 in this recipe. It raised up and it leaked all over my oven. It was smoking. My husband's like, what are you making there? But when it's baked, you should leave the door open in the oven and let it cool off like that for 30 minutes, and then you take it out. I also cut the edge around it with a sharp knife, and I'm gonna place it in the fridge for 8 hours. This is my strawberries defrosting for this syrup that I'm gonna make, that I'm gonna put on top. The other side of the house is a hot mess, but we'll fix that problem. And this is our setup for our Thanksgiving. I'm very excited how it turned out. The curtain lights really set the magic mood. I don't know, I just love it. Hi guys, so we're making the strawberry syrup for the cheesecake, and then I'm gonna try to make a drink, a virgin mojito. We'll see how that will go. But for this, I'm gonna use 2 spoons of this, 2 tablespoons, and juice of a half a lemon. That's, I'm just gonna put in, have it boiled for a couple minutes till it becomes syrupy, and that's it. It's done. Let it cool off, and then I'm gonna pop my cheesecake in the fridge right now, and then tomorrow I'll put it all together. All right, you'll see it all tomorrow. Here you go, and they're cooking. Since they were frozen strawberries, it's a lot easier to like squish them a bit. I'm still gonna probably run it through a blender, like the hand one, but we'll see how it'll turn out when it's all fully done. Also, I wanted to show you a trick. So in the recipe it says that you have to wrap it with saran wrap. So I know for the metal it's hard, so all you do is you take a little water, you run it on the edges, like this. This is what it looks like in the end. I kind of like it like this. Maybe I won't hit it with a blender. I'll see it tomorrow. It looks like very syrupy. I like it. Yep, so it's all done. I'm gonna put it away and turn it off and have it cooled off till tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'll put it on the cheesecake. So this is a low-carb, keto-friendly, diabetic-friendly appetizer. We're gonna need whipped cream cheese, 1 heaping spoon of mayo, dill, 2 cloves of garlic. If you don't like garlic that much, then add 1 clove. But we like garlic in our family. We're gonna use 2. And we're gonna use lox, smoked salmon, whatever you guys call it. I forgot to cut the smoked salmon and add it into the dish. So I started filling 2 tarts, and then I'm like, all right, I'm missing my salmon. So I took the filling out of the tarts and I cut up the smoked salmon, mixed it all in, and then I put everything in a piping bag, and I'm gonna fill the tarts in again. So these are the tarts that I baked yesterday from the dough that I made with appetizer with Brie and cranberry sauce. So I'm gonna put the dough recipe into my description box. There's gonna be a link for it. So once we're done cutting our salmon, smoked salmon / lox, whatever you guys call it, we're gonna mix it all in really well, and we're gonna fill our tarts. Once you're done filling the tarts, you can sprinkle more dill, or you can take paprika and sprinkle more on top for like a little special touch. Good morning. It's Thursday, the Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. May God bless you guys. Thank you for being part of my YouTube family. I really appreciate you guys. I wish that you find peace, love, and just I'm very thankful because we're originally from Ukraine, and I see how people live there right now, and I'm like, God, thank you for bringing us here 20 years ago, providing we have food, we have a place to live, a roof over our head, because right now there's a war, and a lot of people don't have heat, a lot of people don't have electricity, and it makes you realize that we should appreciate even like a water in the house, hot water in the house. I'm very thankful for what I have. Right now I'm making, so this is our little table. I love it. It came out really cute. What are we doing? So these are the appetizers that I froze a couple days ago when I was making my dish. We already peeled potato. We're gonna put it on soon. Now I made these little mini salmon. So this is the tarts that I had a little bit of dough. I froze it. I rolled it. So it was a lot easier to roll it out. It was a lot easier to place them in. I'll taste it and see if there's a big difference between the two taste-wise. I didn't taste it yet. So what else we have? We got mini peppers in a crock pot. I don't want it to fall in the crock pot. I'm about to do a chuck roast in the Instapot, and I think that's it. And now we're just gonna, get it going and moving it and decorating everything. I really want to mop floors real quick. So wish me luck, and I'll show you our whole table when it's all done. Thank you for being part of my life, guys. Enjoy your day. So for the chuck roast, we're gonna need a chuck roast size of from 2 to 3 pounds. We're gonna wash it and pat dry it really well. Meanwhile, we're gonna put our Instapot, sear on high, and put avocado oil, 2 spoons, and wait for it to warm up. While that's warming up, we're gonna season our chuck roast. We're gonna put some salt, some pepper, some dry herbs if you like. I put a little bit of Mr. Dash, and we're gonna add it to the Instapot to fry. Make sure the Instapot is hot and your chuck roast is dry, and you're gonna place it in for it to brown up from both sides, about 5 minutes. While that's cooking, we're gonna chop up 2 onions and cut up 2 carrots. I'm gonna put the link to the actual recipe in my description box so you'll have it. Once the chuck roast is brown on both sides, we take it out and we're gonna add onions and carrots in it and garlic. sure you stir everything throughout the whole process. That's cooking. We're gonna prep our liquid. So we're gonna need 3/4 of a cup of wine. This is dry wine for the chuck roast, and 3/4 cup of chicken broth. You can use beef broth. And then we're gonna add right now to the onions and carrots 1 big tablespoon of tomato paste and 2 bay leaves. Make sure you mix everything well in so it's all incorporated, and cook it for additional 2 minutes. And then we can add a little bit more seasonings, a little bit of dry herbs, additional salt and pepper if you like. We're gonna add our liquids and deglaze the bottom over into the pot. And then we're gonna add our chuck roast. We're gonna close the lid, make sure it's on seal, and we're gonna use it for 59 minutes. Here's our cheesecake. And this is our blessed Thanksgiving table. This is our chuck roast. Then we got some mashed potatoes. We got our mini stuffed peppers, our charcuterie board, Lux appetizer, no sugar and no alcohol mojito. Then we got our turkey, our pickled tomatoes. My mom makes them, so in the summer we'll make a recipe. And then our appetizer with brie and cranberry sauce, rolled eggplants, and our broccoli salad. There's a table. So this is the first year that my daughter's very excited about Christmas lights. So after Thanksgiving dinner, we decided to go. I think it's gonna be our tradition. We enjoyed it, guys. Thank you for coming. Please like and subscribe.